Shop time with Traxxas Mike. What's going on, everybody? Traxxas Mike from My RC Life. Coming at you today. We're going to do a little bit of shop time. I got a few things I need to do on a couple different cars. And with all this crazy stuff going on with the coronavirus, I don't really want to go out and let people cough all over me right now. So I just kind of going to stay home, hunker down, you know, do my own thing. All right, first of all, hi Trixie. She just took her sweater off. She's all pretty. Yes. Okay, we'll put you back down. Okay, so I bragged up this MIP drive shaft a lot. And then I ended up breaking this front pin a couple times. Well, the first time I broke the pin, maybe I can even add in a little part of right here from the other video when I repaired the pin the first time I broke it. Right here. And what I did is I pulled this out of here, and I thought, basically, I pulled this out of the drive shaft after it came unattached. Okay, then I found a pin like this and put back in it. Well, I forgot when I put this drive shaft in, it didn't use pins like that, and I wasn't even thinking. And I didn't look very close at this. Because if you look really close at this, it isn't broken. What it does is these have a screw that go in from each side. Now I'm going to pull this other one out here. Now I did check these back to here, and they were just a smidgen loose, and I even used Loctite on them and let it sit for I think like 2 days. And they were just a smidgen loose. When I just backed it out just now, it got hard as I backed it out, so I don't think it would have really fell out. But it was, you know, you should probably test them every once in a while to make sure they're tight, with just like any nut, bolt, or set screw on your RC cars. But yeah, here is the one I just took out of it. What it does is it has one come from each side like that, rather than just having one that comes all the way through like this one. So I ordered a couple sets of them. You can get, for a few bucks, you can get a handful of these from MIP. 2-day delivery on Amazon. You know, 2 or 3-day delivery on Amazon Prime. They are qualified for Amazon Prime, so they will get to you quick. But what I'm thinking about doing is trying to make one out of this. What do you think? We need a total of 4 of these. So, 1 more of these to cut up. I'm going to go to my little pin box here. My nuts and bolts and pins or whatever. Alright, so we got 2 of them. I'm going to go ahead and try to shorten this up and put a little nub on it just like that. Now I want to just deburr the edges off of here. to the burr, I just pop it back on there because you don't want that little bit of a burr right there. It could catch and whatever. So you kind of put it right on there and run it in a circle on your grinder. Something like that. Now, I really do think that it's a good idea, because what it does is when this goes all the way through that drive shaft and it doesn't have a thread on that other side, it can move a little bit and go, because both sides of the drive shaft are tapped. So yeah, that just has a little bit of slop, and on a hard landing, like that's the only time it breaks is like on a hard landing where it flips 3 or 4 times and barrel rolls through the air. That little bit of slop, it makes these little pins break. But on these styles, they lasted forever and ever and ever, like 100 jumps like that. Like all the jumps when I was jumping the fence and all that, until I broke the original one. And I don't even think it broke. The left side one just fell out. It just backed out is all. So when the left side one backed out, and I wasn't thinking that they used this style, I thought it was one of these that was just broke. So I backed this out. Luckily, I threw it in here, and I didn't throw it away. And then later, after I broke another one, like a couple days later, I finally figured it out. Wait, this ain't even the right size pin, right kind of pin. All right, let's get back to doing this second one. Woo. We got 4 of those now. All right, so when this suspension's flexed down, the drive shaft don't want to slide over that as good. This can slide in and out too. So slide that all the way in. Make sure your suspension's pulled all the way up. And then you can get your drive shaft on just barely. And once your drive shaft's on, 2 hands, and I'm resting my chest against the GoPro to hold it where it's at. There you go. You just keep sliding this guy up with your pliers, or if you can get your hands in there. And then we're just going to spin this front tire to line up the hole. There it is. I'm going to grab one of the ones I made first. Just because they're a little bit longer than these shorter ones, and maybe sticking in that hole a little bit more will help it stay in. I don't know. All right, a little bit of the MIP thread lock, because it does seem to be pretty good stuff. I mean, not that the stuff I have isn't. You know, the regular Loctite or whatever. I'm sure it's just fine. All right, we got that screwed in, and I am actually going to do this time. Stick my screwdriver into the hole there so I can really torque that baby down. All right, she's on there good now. All right, spin her around to number 2. A little bit of the thread gel. All right. I already went through and tightened up that one and that one as well. And them two on this backside one also. All right, that one's lined up. Okay, them are all good and tight. Alright, I just lost a whole bunch of footage again. I don't know why my GoPro keeps doing it. But I took off this, I broke my fan and everything, and it flew off. So all I had was this heat sink on my motor, and it was fine in the winter time, plus it's geared down and stuff. But now, even though it's geared down with these bigger tires and it's getting warmer outside, it's starting to hit thermal shutdown pretty easily. So yeah, I got this ESC, or this motor fan, from an Exceed car I bought a long time ago and parted out or whatnot. So it fit directly on, as the same exact size. This is the old plug-in for the Traxxas fan. And then they weren't the same. This had like a servo style plug-in. So I bent the tabs out, pulled it out, protected these ends with a little bit of heat shrink. And then I'm just going to insert them into there. But what I was doing is wanting to put some of this heat shrink over the top of this and button it all up together. But it was a little too small, so you stretch it out with your pliers. All right, these ones are ideal. They're nice and long and skinny. There we go. Black is on this side. Red is on this side. All right. Now, let's give this a little heat. There. All right. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I really needed to do to this. This is going to need some tie rod end deals, because see that? And I can show you right where it's coming from. It's them guys right there. Because look it. See it? And you can pop them up. See? Oh, that's back into place. Or push it really hard, it goes all the way up top. And it's loose again, but it's supposed to be right in the middle on that knuckle. But it's captured in there so it can't fall off. And which is a good thing, because these ones are quite wore out. See, that one's just as bad. See it? Now, what it does is fall out of place. It was just up there, but the plastic's wore out. It won't stay up there. See? A few bumps and it just goes down. So I do need to get some new ones of these. Maybe some aftermarket ones or something. I don't know. No Rusty! Well, self-explanatory here, guys. Did a little hard landing or whatever. Blew the shock cap off. Oh! Now all the air bubbles are out of it. I'm just checking these back shocks for fluid level, because they just seemed like they were sagging a bit. Next one. All right, guys. Well, I got a few maintenance issues that I needed to get after today done, and I still haven't contracted coronavirus, so that's a good thing. And yeah, pretty much life is just staying the same. I'm not gonna run scared. I'm just gonna run my RCs. That's all I'm gonna do, because it's just a bunch of fear mongering. I mean, be safe, wash your hands and crap. I mean, there is a virus out there. But it ain't that bad, people. It ain't that bad. It could get bad if you're dumb about it, but it ain't that bad. All right, guys. I'm Traxxas Mike for my RC life, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.